Hey YouTube, so this is just a what to expect video for braces. Now I'm going to go through a few key things like when they're putting them in, eating, talking, and the visual aspect of it, I guess. Now, installing them. You're probably going to get like an appointment that's for an hour, maybe a little bit longer than an hour, but my appointment that I got for my braces was an hour, and that was for one row. I had two separate appointments. One row was done first, and then 3 weeks later I had the second row put in, and they were both an hour long appointment. Now, the installation doesn't actually hurt. All you do is you go to the dentist like you would normally, or your orthodontist if it's a different place. Then you just sort of sit there, mouth open, and they just clean your teeth first with some things, and then they get the little metal things that are the braces, and they just sort of stick them on with like a cement like thing. I think it's cement, but it's yellow. I don't know. Well, not yellow. It's like a creamy color. But yeah, they stick it on, and then they thread a wire through, and the wire will be too long to start with, and they'll put it in so it'll be sticking out sort of, and then they'll cut it so that it's just the right size so it doesn't poke you. If they don't cut it right, it will poke you and it will hurt like hell. Really and truly, it hurts. I only experienced that with the bottom row because it was cut incorrectly, and it was just prodding and cutting away at just like the flesh underneath my lip. However bad that sounds, it was bad. But I went back and I got her to cut it more, and it was fine. So if you can feel it like cutting when you're moving your tongue around or when you're eating, then make sure you go to your dentist and get them to cut it shorter, because they've obviously made a mistake and it's not your fault. So, another thing to expect, they will put these lovely metal things on the side. I'm not sure how you can see that. I'm going to put some pictures so that you can see. But they really do rub against the insides of your cheeks. So, what you do is you get this nice little packet of dental wax, and it's literally just wax on a roll. So it'll be like a snail. I hate snails, but it will be like a snail, so sort of winding around like that, like a tube that winds around, and you just pull off a little bit and you put it on top of the part that's protruding and cutting your cheek, and literally it just works like a wonder. It just allows your cheek to just slide over like normal, so you're not receiving any sort of discomfort from that. Yeah, but once they put them on, it's pretty simple. The process doesn't hurt. It's just once they're on, a couple hours after you have them on, you start to feel how tight they are, and that's when it hurts. But I'm going to move on to talking. I think was the next thing I said I'd do. In terms of talking, it really does affect you on the first couple of days, probably in the first week. For me, I really had to make an effort to talk, like moving my lips over the braces was just so much effort. And when I got home that day, because I went straight to college after my appointment, but when I got home, I literally was making no effort with my braces. I would literally just talk like this because I couldn't move my lips anymore. No one gets offended by that, hopefully, because that's literally how I was. But now it's just automatic. You just talk. It's not so much of an effort. You just get used to it and you readjust, and it just turns out to be normal, really. That's it, really, in terms of talking. In terms of the overall look, the first few days I felt like I looked like that all the time because I was forcing my lips over them, literally. Like, I felt like I was pouting constantly, and when I closed my mouth I felt like I must have looked like I had a big swollen mouth, but as you can see, hopefully I look quite normal. So it's not gonna make you look alien, like you've got some massive thing in your mouth. And I quite like my braces. You can get them in whatever colour you want. I went for blue. Now you'll see them in the pictures I take later. But yeah, they're fine, you know. You just gotta embrace them. Embraceable beauty. Thought I'd put that in there, but yeah, you just gotta embrace them, really. You can't just you're only gonna make yourself unhappy if you go with something and just think, oh, I'm unattractive now, and it's ruined everything. It's not, and when you take them off, you'll be even happier. Okay, so just be happy. like I am. Okay, the pain. That's one important thing I need to let you know about. Before your appointment, I would take some paracetamol, ibuprofen, whatever, just to make sure that you're more prepared, because it does hurt. I mean, they'll put them in, that doesn't hurt. Later on, a couple hours later, when you feel how tight they are, it is going to hurt. It's going to feel like you've got toothache on every single tooth. My teeth felt like they were going to fall out. It was a really weird sensation. It's like an achy pain, like toothache on every tooth, like I said. It's quite awful. I mean, apparently you can get something called Oragel. I haven't tried it yet, but I probably will. But when I experience tightening, because I haven't experienced that yet. I've only had the 2 appointments for first row and second row. Oh yes, and I broke my braces already. I broke them on the first day I had them because I really wasn't used to the bottom row, and the dentist had put them in a way that I couldn't close my jaw properly because the braces were sticking up. So when I went to eat something, I literally just bit down like I would normally, and that was a mistake because I bit down. You don't realize how strong your jaw is. It's very strong. But I bit down and pop, the brace came out and it was just hanging out like that. So I had to go for an emergency appointment and get that fixed, but that's so much better now. But yeah, in terms of the pain, yes, you will need ibuprofen, you will need the gel if that works. I haven't tried it yet, but if you have, comment and let me know if it works, because I will be purchasing it if it works. Yeah, I mean, it's painful, but you get through it. It only hurts for about a week after you have it on, and then you'll have obviously the 5 or 6 weeks, and then you get them tightened. It'll probably hurt again, but I will have a tightening video once I experience that. So hopefully I'm not blabbering on. I hope like everything I've said has sort of helped, at least a little bit, with what to expect for braces and how you can probably prepare yourself a bit better. I mean, I just went in like, you know what, give me the braces, I'm prepared, because I've been waiting so long for these braces. However, when I got in and she said, oh yeah, we're only going to do 1 row today, I was like, which one? And then she was just like, no, you need to understand that if we put both braces in at once, you're going to be overwhelmed. And she was right, because after getting the top brace in, it really was a bit of a culture shock, I guess, because eating, I was on literally a banana and yogurt diet, and it even hurt, it did hurt to eat bananas, even though they're soft. I'm not a soup person, so I couldn't do soup, and literally eating anything hurt, but for me it was just bananas and yogurt, which was easier. But yeah, so that's having braces for you. Hopefully, if you have any questions, you don't feel too shy to write them down, because I will answer them. So write them down there. I will answer your questions, any comments, any things you want me to talk about specifically, do let me know, because I'm making a lot of videos these weeks because I'm on holiday and I don't have college so much, so I will be able to apply my time to this and you guys. So hopefully this has been helpful. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.
So let's give it a go, keeping us on the low, and if we don't try now, then I guess we'll never
When
know,
you
yo.
finally find what you're looking for.